She's inside me, and she's angry.
Your friend, she's a meta, not one of the friendly ones.
She's sick. She's not thinking straight.
She is a bloody menace. Knock her out!
Caitlin, what are you doing? I'm not gonna fight you.
You keep messing with everyone's lives.
Shoot her!
You did this to me!
You made me cold-hearted, Mary.
The Flash, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So new Flash footage, let's break it down. They're finally doing Killer Frost. I really wish they would have called the episode The Winter Soldier, but they would have been sued out of existence by Marvel. So you can kind of see what they're doing here. It's kind of like a version of Captain America's Civil War where Caitlin is the Winter Soldier. You can even transpose dialogue from the Civil War trailer onto this. He's my friend, so was I. Sorry, Tony, where like the Flash goes rogue and punches Julian when he orders him to take Caitlin down. So it's not quite 100%. It'd have to be Cisco that the Flash were punching if it were really Captain America's Civil War. But that's basically what they're going for. Caitlin goes rogue, the team tries to save her. But the question is like what pushes her over the edge? And why is it that she's going evil? Like, Cisco got powers, and even though, he's maybe a little emotionally repressed, he's not evil. Like, he just uses his powers whenever he needs to. So what is it that's happening inside Caitlin's mind that this other Killer Frost personality is slowly taking over? They might explain that in the next couple of episodes, like as they kind of build her Killer Frost persona out this year. Like, she's different from the previous Killer Frost that we've seen before. But in the trailer, she says, she's inside me, she's really angry. So what I think is that Killer Frost is just like all this repressed anger that Caitlin has, and it's just slowly manifesting in this way. But she doesn't actually have legit split personalities. So hopefully they'll explain that a little bit better either in this episode or after the mid-season finale. But you can kind of see like the basic arc is that Caitlin is out trying to help on a case, and something happens to just like make her snap while she's working with Julian. She freezes his arm, then she confronts him later like, I'm a meta, like how dare you hate metas. So we all know that he's kind of prejudiced against them now, or at least he hates the ones that he thinks are misusing their powers. So that probably doesn't help that he's bad-mouthing metas in front of Caitlin. So you can see her here showing her powers off. But now, Captain America Civil War twist, Barry punches Julian to save Caitlin. Now he becomes a fugitive, meaning that Joe, another detective at the police station, will have to go after the Flash unless there's some big twist that Team Flash is able to pull off. So depending on how they handle things, Julian might be going after Team Flash after this episode. So this is going to be really interesting for Barry and Julian's scenes after this, because Julian will be like, well, the Flash is a criminal, we have to go after him, but Barry will still have to work at the police station with him. And then you wonder what's going to happen when Julian finds out that Barry is the Flash. He'll hate him even more for lying to him this whole time, plus Barry will kind of be a criminal. So if you remember back during season 1 when we got the teaser for Killer Frost as Barry was going back the first time to save his mother, we saw Barry sitting in prison. That might be what this is. That might be how Barry ends up in Iron Heights prison. But let me know what you guys think of this very Captain America Winter Soldier type twist for Caitlin. I do like what it means for the dynamic of the group. It definitely creates a lot of drama in an interesting way. Like, it's not super soapy. Like, she just completely loses her shit and they're like, oh my god, how are we gonna save our friend here? I think they've done a lot better job servicing at least Caitlin's arc. I mean, there's a lot of other characters that they have to get to. Like, you can see they're doing stuff with Joe. They're kind of trying to do something interesting with Barry and Iris. But Caitlin's arc now doesn't have anything to do with her relationship status or the fact that she's a woman, so that is one of the reasons why I'm most excited for her story. I mean, in addition to the fact that she's a really cool comic book character. In the costume from last night, like I've already kind of talked a little bit about her future costume, that's from a potential future, the not so distant future. So it's not like years and years away based on what's happening right now. Obviously they're going to try and change the future, but this is actually a better look at it. Like, they color tuned it so it was like all blue, you couldn't really see it that well. This is what it looks like in broad daylight. So as Caitlin heavy as these last couple of episodes have been, you can expect in future seasons for them to do this with the other characters too, like the other side characters. So the really cool thing is that we're not even at the mid-season finale, so they have like the whole back half of the season to deal with more Killer Frost stuff. This is really just the beginning. Like, even though it's been 7 episodes, they're just getting started with some of the big stuff. We just met Savitar, we're just meeting Killer Frost, we don't even know who Dr. Alchemy is yet, although I think most of us have a pretty solid theory, but Dr. Alchemy will be unmasked, so to speak, in the mid-season finale, so you only have to wait a couple more weeks to find out what's going on with that. But the DC giveaway is still going on. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. It's a $20 Amazon gift card. There is a new episode of Arrow tonight that I'll post. They're introducing a huge comic book character. It's like a mega twist that's right out of the comic, so make sure you watch it. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here for my Flash Episode 6 Easter eggs, and you can click here for the trailer for the big Fortnite crossover. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.